Yeah, you can count us out. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most insane haunted house attractions in the USA. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at what are generally considered to be the scariest haunted house attractions in America. For the purposes of this list, we'll be including any conventional haunted attractions. In other words, it doesn't necessarily have to be a house. Number 10, The Haunted Hotel, San Diego, California. If there's one thing to do in San Diego, it's the Haunted Hotel. Well, yeah, there are other cool things to do there as well, but a visit to the Haunted Hotel is a must. It's San Diego's longest-running haunted attraction, and for good reason. There's really no competition.
Do you want to play? I just want to play.
The attraction is home to a ton of scary areas, including a creepy doll island, the slaughterhouse, a clown subway, and the Hellevator. There are various emergency exits located throughout the attraction, as many visitors become too scared to finish. It may be a little on the short side, but the minutes you do spend in the haunted hotel are quality. Number 9, Spooky World presents Nightmare New England, Litchfield, New Hampshire. Spooky World presents Nightmare New England is a giant haunted attraction located in Litchfield, New Hampshire, a small town about an hour-and-a-half's drive from Boston. Visitors get access to numerous separate attractions, including Brigham Manor, a conventional haunted house featuring dark hallways and chainsaw-wielding psychos. There's also the famous Hayride from Hell, a creepy hayride traveling to a spider-infested campground, among other disgusting locations. The superb decorations, props, and actors, combined with the sheer variety and value, make Nightmare New England a must-visit for any haunted house enthusiast. Number 8, The Dent Schoolhouse, Cincinnati, Ohio. The Dent Schoolhouse is easily one of the country's most insane and infamous haunted house attractions. The building was a real school that operated from 1894 to the 1950s, and the history of the location helps give the Dent Schoolhouse an air of authenticity that many attractions lack. But it's not just the atmosphere that gets under your skin. This is one of the country's most brutal and relentless haunted house experiences.
Every inch of Dent is a school gone horribly wrong. From biology class, to shop, to the cafeteria.
Actors constantly pop out of hidden locations. Severed heads are served in the cafeteria, and the infamous basement is home to convincing mutilated corpses, said to be the victims of the Dent Schoolhouse's mythical Charlie the Janitor. It is truly some depraved stuff. Number 7, Kersey Valley Spookywoods, Archdale, North Carolina. Despite the rather goofy name, Kersey Valley Spookywoods, located in North Carolina, is certainly spooky. Spookywoods is an annual tradition that changes up the scares every year, ensuring guests can return year after year and always experience something new and original.
You can see it when the fire tower explodes, and then it gets total darkness again, and that's when we scare you.
It boasts a slew of fun attractions, including zombie laser tag, a corn maze, an escape room, and a zipline tour. The sets, decorations, and actors are all top-notch, and the various creepy sounds and smells you take in completely immerse you in the scares. It's considered one of the greatest haunted attractions in America, and it's not hard to see why. Number 6, Erebus, Pontiac, Michigan. Erebus held the distinction of being the world's largest walk-through haunted attraction from 2005 until 2009, occupying 100,000 square feet. The attraction was converted from an abandoned 4-story parking garage, ensuring the visitors feel small and insignificant upon first sight. And it's not much better once you get inside, as Erebus is a very high-tech, invasive attraction. It is not afraid to push boundaries, like dropping fake bugs on visitors, having an animatronic dragon eat the guests, and a moving wall that physically pushes them towards a hole in the ground. It's so daunting that a scoreboard keeps track of the bailers, calling them wimps and wetters. Yeah, Erebus is no joke. Number 5. Haunted Hoochie, Pataskala, Ohio. Haunted Hoochie takes the art of the haunted house to another level, as it's interested purely in shock value. Actors are not afraid to break the personal bubble, as they grab your hands and tug your hair. Real people hang on hooks pierced through their back. Other shocking attractions include a shotgun suicide, a demon baby being ejected from a woman, and faces being skinned off. Real footage from 9/11 is projected outside the building to waiting guests.
Before even coming inside, customers watch videos of, among other things, one of the darkest days in America's history.
Actors scream obscenities in your face. Haunted Hoochie relies not on corny scares, but rather pure, twisted sadism. It's an assault on the senses, and it isn't afraid to shock or offend you.
Everyone else will just have to enter and exit at their own risk.
Number 4. McKamey Manor, Nashville, Tennessee, and Huntsville, Alabama. McKamey Manor was a legendary haunted attraction in San Diego, now operating out of Tennessee and Alabama. It's less a haunted house attraction and more an 8-hour-long trip into pure insanity. Guests are required to sign a liability waiver before starting the tour and being physically and psychologically abused.
We have had one heart attack, for real. 7 years ago we had a heart attack. That was good stuff.
Employees dump fake blood all over the guests, cut their hair, force them underwater, and make them eat disgusting things like chicken embryos. Oh, and if you puke, you are forced to eat your own vomit. No guest has ever completed the tour. The current record holder is a woman named Sarah P., who lasted 6 hours before passing out. Sounds like a fun afternoon.
Sarah, you gotta come back. Sarah. Sarah.
I don't know. Sarah.
Number 3. Cutting Edge Haunted House, Fort Worth, Texas. Cutting Edge broke Erebus's record for being the world's largest haunted attraction. It was built out of an abandoned meatpacking factory and stands at half a mile long, taking guests roughly an hour to traverse the depravity. Guests are treated to disgusting vapors, electrical shocks, instances of extreme claustrophobia, and the general unease that the massive old building brings to the experience.
We make it dark. We run a massive sound system. So as you're going through the place, we're thumping gothic music at you.
But perhaps the most famous attraction is the meatpacking process, which sees extremely convincing human mannequins being butchered and going through the full assembly line process before their mangled corpses are deposited on the first level. It's more conventional than McKamey Manor, but it is still a harrowing experience.
Oh man, it was awesome. Oh yeah, I had a great time.
It was insane. Scary, dude. I screamed my butt off.
Number 2. The Gates of Hell, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Gates of Hell is an R-rated haunted attraction that's part of the Freakling Brothers trilogy of terror, and it is complete insanity. Like McKamey Manor, guests are required to sign a waiver before entering the attraction. Once inside, they are immediately bombarded. Guests are routinely pushed against walls, electrically shocked, physically assaulted, and forced inside small, dark areas. There are also rotten smells that permeate rooms, and guests are yelled at and called nasty names. Some people are physically dragged away by the employees and separated from their friends. It's like the sadism of McKamey Manor squished into a hellish 15-minute experience. Number 1. Blackout, New York City, New York, and Los Angeles, California. The creators of Blackout, Josh Randall and Christian Thor, have called their creation more, quote, performance art than haunted house. It's an adults-only event, and patrons are once again required to sign a waiver before entering. They are also asked about their greatest fears to make the experience more personal. Inside, patrons have plastic bags put over their heads, are forced to stick their hands in a vomit-filled toilet, waterboarded, and forced to watch a simulated rape, complete with very real nudity. And the worst part? You have to experience it all alone. No friends and no significant other to attach yourself to. Just you, the actors, and a safe word should the experience get too heavy. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.